Hello, everyone. I was just a second ago, I was just thinking to myself if I was gonna do, blah 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 stuff like that. But I've kept my promise. We're gonna do GCN Peach Beach, no glitch. Let's see. We have GCN Peach Beach, no glitch. Let's see. Hold up, let me get this out of the towels away. My napkin it's on the floor, but let's see. We got a 112.770 set by probably the best spear player of all time, Cole, and the best marker we player of all time. It's Cole. He sets this time on May 19th, 2020. Let's give it a watch. Now, starting off, I just wanted to say this right now. This is definitely one of the strongest world records we have as of right now. Because only, the ones I put on, at, 6, the 6 strongest ones, this one, I think, would be noted as one of the strongest. But this record is so good. And also, that strat right there can save a little bit of time. But, yeah. This track has been going down pretty much now to getting all the chain muleys, pretty much at least getting a chain on all these straightaways, not really nudging that much. See, those nudges don't really do anything that big. It only loses I think 2 milliseconds for all total, but whatever. The water can be really annoying. To be honest, the faster lap 1 you have, the faster pace you have into lap 1, or pretty much the faster lap 1 you have, the faster you get to beat the waterfall, beat the waves that are going into lap 3, or lap 2, I meant. But yeah, that strat right there is very hard to pull off. And I think I saw some notable mistakes, or a little bit of slight mistakes, but also, I want to also mention this. Cole hasn't had a world record on this track for, guess what? Ready? For over 8 years, which is crazy. And he was the first ever to get a sub 112 on here, and that was ridiculous. But this run, I think the mistakes are on lap 3. Let's see. Yeah, that waterfall, he lost maybe 2 milliseconds on that waterfall, but it wasn't really that big. Yeah, I didn't lose any time whatsoever. He had to nudge right here. That lost a little bit of time right there. That as well. Huh. Yeah, he lost a little bit of time right there. That lost, I think, 10 to 20 milliseconds. Or probably not, actually. But this last turn on GCN Peach Beach no glitch is notoriously annoying with the spear. And the current best splits on here give a time of... Let me see. It gives a total time of a 112.657. Wow, that's pretty ridiculous to see how far the track's gone down to. And Cole has the current best known pace on here. And even just the current best split lap 1 is a 23.851, and Cole's best known pace, the best known pace on here was set by Cole, and his lap 1 was a 23.875, and He was only 1 millisecond off the best known split on lap 2, which was set by himself, which was a 25.104, and Cole has that. Cole has a 25.104 on his best known pace. And the reason why he failed was bad straight lap 3 plus turn after shroom lap 3. And actually, not to mention, Cole has said that he had a couple. He had a 112.6 pace on here once, and that's ridiculous. Just seriously, I just cannot believe just like when you're off screening, you're like I think 0.1 ahead, and I don't know if Cole actually had like a fail on here. I don't know. Man, sucks. Man, yeah. So I think Cole could have gone. So 23.7. I think he could have possibly got like a low 112.7 on here, and that's still like fucking ridiculous. Even though there are only like I think 1 or 2 mistakes on here, that doesn't make it like that doesn't make it a weak time whatsoever. This is literally one of the strongest world records in this game's history for good fucking reasons. If we were gonna say this in history, it would probably be maybe the 10th strongest one, but let me add this. Let me add this. So pretty much, let me do this for a second. I'm gonna put this in. So let me go to his best known paces. So if Cole, let's say about this. So if Cole had, so let's do 23.875 plus 23.104 plus 25. What was actually, wait, hold up. What was his lap 3 or lap 1 on his world record run? I'm now a little bit curious, honestly, to see what it is. So he had a 23.875 on his best known pace, so that was lap 1. His world record run, he had an 878. And let's see, if he had, maybe if that was a 760, that was, let's say, 23.760. He could have gone, let's see, a 72.739, which that in time, in Margaret Wee time, that would be a 112.739. So Cole theoretically may have gone a fail mid 112.7 or high, or no, mid 112.7 or low 112.7, but seeing honestly like a 112, like a 112.6 on here, like that's crazy. I don't think that's going to really happen for a long time, but this record in particular, I don't know if anyone is really going to play this. Kasey currently, I don't think Kasey is playing this right now. I don't really know what he's doing currently, but who knows what Kasey's doing. Like, he's currently 3rd worldwide on here. He has a 112.832. So, honestly, you know what? I think Kasey may actually get something on here. Kasey, I think Kasey Oh, by the way, not to mention, Liam actually had a rain on here that lasted for, I think, for like 1,780 something days. Until Cole beat Guy, which meant Guy wouldn't get a rain on here. Sadly, that was in the top 100, but it was still quite long, but whatever. So I'm gonna look at GCN Peach Beach normal. We're gonna see how far. Let's see, Kasey's. I don't know what Kasey honestly is gonna do. Kasey like is weird, to be honest. Like, he can get like anything on here. Like, you could really get something on here. And it could be pretty big. Man, I don't even know what's going to happen in the future on here. So, Kasey, I think Kasey's working on Mario Circuit and GCN Peach Beach. Maybe right now. GBA Shy Guy Beach. You know, it's hard to tell. I don't really know. But I think this record here on GCN Peach Beach, okay, thank you, camera. I think this record is probably going to get beaten next year. I think Cole may want to go a little bit more on here, or anyone else. And with that and pretty much with that being said, let me think about this. There's not really that much like improvement we really see on here. Like, this track honestly is very close to the overall best known splits. And it's 112.657. And you know, it's hard to figure this out. I don't know if anyone's really gonna, like, you know, try this out. Honestly, like, to be honest, it's very hard to figure out if, you know, like, records like these will get beaten or anything like that, but who knows? But I'm not sure, like, if anything else is gonna happen here. So, maybe, like, you know, this may be very similar to N64 Sherbetland No Glitch. And yeah, that lap 3, that first turn on lap 3, I think he lost a little bit of speed. But I think this run in general, I think this one could possibly, you know, if no one were to play this at all for over like 9 months or something like that, like if no one were to like have any activity on here, then this record for this category, I wouldn't see this being beaten at all next year if no one were to like play this. But if a low 112.7 happens on here, or a 112.6 or a high 0.6 at least, then I would see this category being left. Like, it'll be shut down for, I think, possibly forever. And, you know, theoretically, a 112.5 on here could possibly happen. Like, in like maybe in like the next 10 years or something, but I don't know. Who really knows for this one? But yeah, in all, like, very strong world record though. Just not gonna lie, very talented record to be seen on this track in general. Like, definitely one of the strongest ones though. But like, yeah, this is very hard. It's confusing. Like, I don't have Kasey. I don't think if Kasey is in any public Discord servers, but I could see what he's like doing because Kasey's a really good spear player. Like Cole and Kasey, they could do pretty much anything, but who knows? But yeah, I think I'm gonna review like a couple more, and then I'm probably gonna call it for today. But yeah, still hope you all are still enjoying this. But yeah.